Now, this success journey is so beautiful that I cannot say it. Most of the time, when we see love stories in the movies, we see in a different way. But this is a real love story. Now, what do we say? Why I say love story? This is someone who not only grow himself, he also makes sure that his spouse grow. Om Prakash joined my batch 3. Now, this is a very interesting thing. When he joined, I still remember that Om Prakash said that I will give 8 hours. You see, I don't forget. And but Om had challenges, and but he gave like 4 to 5 hours. He cleared PMP in 6 to 7 weeks. And once he cleared, he said, "Sir, can my wife do?" I said, "Okay." She joined, and she took it to next level. Even with the holidays, even with all these things, she cleared in less time than you, right? And provided that she said in a beautiful way that I cannot give 180 mocks apart from weekend, right, Akshara? I cannot give uh, like this is so beautiful. So why don't you guys share your success journey, Oman and Akshara, and then I will take it from there.
Okay. To be honest, I started my PMP research about PMP in order for her to do this course. But down the
Yeah,
line, I had to do it first. So if you remember, I reached out to my friend and he suggested Amirali. He said, if you join Amirali's course, for sure you'll clear PMP. He said 2 months, 3 months, but I would suggest anybody who's watching this video, you can make it in 1 month or less, even lesser time.
yeah,
So to be honest, when I joined, I was still skeptical. I asked you a lot of questions, but you were really patient enough to explain me that follow my process, follow the plan that I'm giving you, you'll definitely clear. Thanks to you, thanks to my wife, because when I was preparing, I was not keeping well. All the household chores, my wife took care of it, so I was able to complete on it.
yeah.
That's when I got confidence, and I said to my wife, if I could clear in 6 or 7 weeks, you can even definitely clear it in within a month, and then it's her.
Yeah, she cleared it within a month. So today is 24th of June. Her batch is batch 5, just for everybody, which ended on 30th of May. So she cleared it in that time. So I'm really proud of her. I'm really proud of her how she did it, and all the 180 questions only on weekends. Only on weekend. Now, this is a very important thing for everybody who is thinking there, okay, she had time. She made it very clear. Sir, I don't have time. I cannot give 4 hours. Right? For 180 question, you have to give 4 hours. Right? So she said it, I cannot give it, but she worked on to that. So really proud of you, Akshara. Akshara, why don't you take it journey from your point of view, from your side, sister?
Yeah, as my husband told, I took it from him. First of all, I was thinking whether to go for PMP or like, can we delay this? Then he motivated me to join your mentor class. I will tell it is a mentor class. And because I was not confident enough, because after 10 years, I'm going to give an exam after my MBA. So I was not a little confident on myself after after long years. So I will tell the class, and you made me confident to attend the exam. And about the class, I will tell it is a bulletproof concepts, uh, and there are no doubts on the concepts which we studied, and it was easy to us to apply in the exams. So I will always follow the formula you told us. It's one is greater than zero. So you could have seen, at least I will give one exam per day. I mean, minimum one exam.
Mm,
So someday on weekends, I will put my whole effort to give 180 marks or doing multiple RCAs. So it was very helpful for me to
mm,
for like the path you showed me was good, so I could able to follow it without any second thought about it.
mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's why my confidence level grows
Do you have kids?
after reading. Yeah, I have one kid studying in KG2. He's
KG2.
6-year-old kid.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I can understand when it's 6 years,
yes.
so how challenging it is. So now this is a very important thing. Since you did it in, let's say, 24 days, right? 24, 25 days. How many hours daily you give it? Daily? And on weekends, okay, 4 hours is there. But on daily, how much time you were giving? Because, and consistently, and were it consistent or did you have any break?
Like I planned to give it 2 to 3 hours per day. Like I will finish all my works by 9 o'clock, and my husband also helped me with the kid and the works at home. So I will sit at 9 o'clock in the night, and I will do till 12.
Hmm.
So this helped me to cover the topics within the time frame, and also the to do the RCA. So, like in weekends, I will prepare all the things in the morning and I will sit in the afternoon to give 180 since it will take 4 hours of time.
Hmm.
So I will sit. I will plan like I should take a one random and one in 180 during my weekends.
Okay. So to be very, if you want to clear PMP in 1 month, you need to give 3 to 4 hours, right?
Yes, of
Like
course.
as you
And
said,
you can give more on weekends, I suggest.
you can
Like
give.
if we complete it faster, it is it became a big relief for us.
Of
So
course.
we can,
Yeah, of
yeah, we
course.
can plan other things
Yeah.
after clearing the exam.
Yeah, you can plan now other things, things of those nature. And I love this thing. Hassan just joined, who was the first batch, your student, your first person to do it. Like, this is the most important thing. You can spend 2 years studying, or you can really immerse, give 3 to 4 hours and get it done in 3 to 4 weeks, like you did. And it takes hard work, without any doubt. As you said, 3 hours are daily and five hours almost. On weekends.
During
Just give it
weekends.
for 1 month and PMP is yours. And just to put in the context, like even Akshara, will I clear? Of course you will clear. Like, of course there are doubts. There are always doubt. There are like this is so important for everyone who will listen, who is my student, especially. Like if you have doubt, that's okay. You see, her husband cleared almost a month ago, but still, when I asked her, okay, book the exam, she had second thoughts. Will I clear? Am I ready? Like those things are there without any doubt. Okay. Now, was it difficult? Was it challenging to sport? To be very true, I understand. Like we are wired in a way. Uh, get me a cup of tea, coffee. We do things like that. So all of us from India, Pakistan, we are wired to ask wife to do. Like when you have to support her fully, of course, weekdays and weekend, and it's not for 1 day. It's almost for a month. So was it hard for you also?
It was not like I did all the job, but tried to contribute as much as possible. But I realized this is much difficult than the work that we do at office
Yeah,
every day.
yeah. It's very difficult when you suddenly realize now you have to maybe cook and most importantly take care of the. So you have son?
Yes.
Yeah, and God gave you daughter, then you will have more interesting things. So, so yeah, to take care. So that's a very interesting thing. Let's talk about this a little bit more. Okay, let's talk about time management. Let's talk about time management. So, Akshara, how did you manage time in your exam?
I felt a little tough today, the exams. La first 60 was and first 60 and the last 60 was tough, and the middle 60 is quite easy for me. So for first 60, I took 70 minutes, and I took 5 minutes of reviewing the answers, and then I took a break, and
Okay.
then I took 70 minutes for the next session, and the balance time for the next 60 questions.
Hmm. Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's very crucial to manage the time. I always practice like I can finish a question within a minute, so I can pass on to the next question. But yeah, some questions will take more than 1 minute or 2 minutes. So I will adjust it with the next question, which is little easier than the previous one. So
Which is
that's how I manage time.
which is easier than the previous.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an important thing to look into, that you always have to manage your things, you have to manage. So when you say the first 60 were hardest question, why? What was the thing that was the hard in it? The length of the question was more, or the questions were difficult?
The first 60, the questions were difficult, and it was very difficult to make an to do an elimination technique. Like we always end up in two answers at last,
Yeah,
but it's our practice which we make in this like in our practice time, so which will make us to choose a correct one. So if we keep on practicing to make a eliminate technique, so we can do the better, choose the better one.
choose the better
So
one.
the last 60 questions, the questions are big,
Hmm.
and we will take some time to read the questions, but we can end up choosing an answer easily.
The
So
questions were more towards the final 6 marks, the final 6 marks you did, or it was more towards random marks?
uh, it is more towards final mock, I
Final,
guess.
final marks.
And
But
the difficult questions are from like how we attended the random mocks,
how do we attend the random?
the
How
first 60.
how important it is for students to do 180 question to build stamina? How important that is?
Uh, we can attend at least minimum 180 mocks.
Hmm.
So we will have a real time, um, real time management when we go up here for the exam. So it is best to at least attend 180 marks, and it will be very best if we go for 3 or 4 180s. So we have an idea like how to manage the time within the 360 questions.
360 questions. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
very important, that's a very important thing, how we worked into that way. What are the things that we need to look into that step by step? What about you, if you remember, Om? So how important it was to do 180 question answers?
See, as you remember, I was struggling with timing. I used to say you multiple times. I'm not able to finish on time, even the 60s. But with more practice, because I took all the random mocks, by that time I was able to plan questions, not spend more time on even questions where I'm not able to find answers. 180 will help us with the time management, and random will actually make us better person equipped to answer the questions, because the exam is going to be as tough as random. Time management 180s will definitely help us a lot.
Time management will definitely help us a lot. Okay, how many drag and drop questions you have, Akshara?
I had around 4 to 5
Or were they easy,
drag
or
and drops.
were they easy or
Yeah,
difficult?
two were a little difficult to choose, and
Hmm.
other three were easy.
Other three were easy.
Yeah.
Okay, other three were easy. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Anything else you guys would like to share to the people? You see, we have 40 students in batch 5 who are getting ready. One has exam tomorrow in UAE, interestingly. Then other students are booking exam in the month of July. So how would you like to say, Akshara and Om, how they should prepare, what they should do? Because now we have both side stories, right? That's why I specifically asked Akshara and Om separately, that I want to record both of you journeys together. We have a case study. Here's simply a man working in UAE with the family to sport and the kid to sport. He cleared PMP in almost 5 to 6 weeks. A working woman in UAE with a family, with that kid, right? All those things, clearing PMP in three weeks or something, right? So I want to share your thing one by one. If what people can do to clear PMP, what are the steps that they can have, please?
First of all, if you have landed your where you wanted to do PMP yourself, or your organization wants to do, if we can do it, anybody can do it. Definitely sign up. The pathway that Amer has created, it's really great. It makes sure that your concepts are clear. You are prepared, well trained for the exam format. You know how you're also prepared for the difficult questions that you might end up facing on the real day exam day. So please take up follow the roadmap. Try to spend at least some. See, 3 hours. She even Akshara faced difficulty. She was not able to spend 3 hours on every single day, but she made sure that she at least spent half an hour or 1 hour on any specific day. So at least spend some time as Samir gives you. And when a week's training session is done, when we get this questionnaire, try to complete within that week so that you are on track to complete this as soon as possible. And second, what I observed, I was actually pissed off with Akshara. So by the time I completed course, Amir had actually improvised. He started getting few more educational materials, few more guides which Akshara could use, which I could not use. So he's also improvising the materials that's going to help us clear the course, understand the concepts better. So please sign up, have confidence in yourself. Last week when Akshara came to me, said, "See, I am not ready. I'm not too sure," because Amir says I am ready. I told her one thing: if Amir says you are ready, please book the exam. Amir knows he has dealt with hundreds and thousands of people, so he knows. That is how the exams are designed. By your scores, you'll be able to analyze how ready are you for the exam and definitely book the course.
Yeah, I wanted her to give exam a little bit early, but she insisted I'm not ready. This is a very important thing. Like, let me make it very clear. This is the most important thing. People want to do more mocks. This and then they reach law of diminishing returns. Right? What is law of diminishing return? You reach to a level, and when you do more effort, your effort goes into negative direction. So as soon as you reach to there, you need to give the exam. Hassan, I will take his input also if he's there. So he had that same thing. Like when I feel you are, and I don't feel it. Your scores are saying it. They are yelling at you, right? They are yelling at you that you are ready. One of the student who has booked his exam, he had exam in like 10 days, is from previous batches. I asked him to reschedule the exam. He said, why? I said, no, you are not ready. It's the same thing. When you're getting good score, the Monte Carlo analysis says, plus she was doing great job in the coaching calls whenever she joined. Rarely she joined, but she did not join all the coaching calls, but she did a good job. That's a good job. Guys, if anyone has any question, they can raise your hand. This girl cleared today and his husband cleared in a 2 month back. So you get a great feedback from both sides. Akshara, your final thoughts. What should you done to prepare for PMP?
I feel like we have to follow the roadmap which you have given to us. Like we have to give a full commitment to the roadmap. And I want to thank that you started preparing that summary PMP booklet for us during our batch, which almost like we don't have the summary booklet when we are attending the batch. So I felt summary booklet was very useful to today morning I just gone through the summary booklet and just I went to the exam. So it covers all the concept in a single go. So many thanks for the booklet.
It was written in
So
your batch, right? When you guys were
yes,
doing the mind map exercise, like he never read. You have never read, na? Do
No,
give
no.
him,
yeah.
do give him like few things. Like this is what I called continuous improvement. For example, if starting from batch 4, Om was in batch 3. There was no status tracker. With Om, there was no status tracker. I made it in batch 4. One of my student from batch 3, he gave me idea. You remember Mohit? He was
Yeah.
he gave me a different idea to use something. Then from there, I used this idea. Like he said something else. Said, okay, if I can do that, I can also do this thing. And why I wrote booklet, the batch 5 knows that I had like today I have appointment for my thumb. I have a problem in my thumb. So at that time it was hurting a lot. So instead of using pencil, I was typing. I had new iPad. The keyboard was fine. I loved it. So I started typing. I wrote risk for them, 2, 3 topics. When they were on the mind map, I thought I have written 6 topics. Let's do for 13 topics.
Yes.
So it became the entire booklet. So yeah, it is. And we did 3 days training with batch 6. I gave almost all of everyone to read this thing. That this is like 10 pages. So that really helped you out. Akshara, Om, thank you very much. Om specifically said we'll do it tomorrow. We are doing shopping, but still, you guys came, and I really appreciate that. Akshara, it will be great if you can make 10 to 15 questions. We have a PMP marathon this Sunday. I will be for sure using your questions, right, in that marathon. Please, you know how active the PMP PMP group is. I want that you can give back to the community how it works into that. Each one teach one is the name of the game. Thank you very much. It was an honor to work. I will be back in Dubai in December. So if you are not on holidays, I will be staying almost 2 weeks probably in Dubai. So we for sure will meet it. Thank you very
Yeah,
much,
sure,
guys.
sure.
I would like to have masala dosa.
Thank you so much, Amar, for helping us in this
Sure.
journey.
Thank you,
It
Akshara.
becomes like a couple goals for us.
Couple, yes, couple goals, and you guys achieved it. And then he joined in batch 3, you joined in batch 5. So let's say starting from March, before even June ends, both goal is done. Right now, you
Yes,
can set
yes,
other
yes.
goals. Do send me
And
a
it
couple.
doesn't end here. You want to do a lot more PMI courses as well in the
Yes,
future.
yes, of course, sure thing. Do send me your combined picture. I will make a thumbnail of it. Thank you very much,
Sure.
and I wish you.
Thank